Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you a special PCF video. We are doing our transactions. After yesterday's video, if you saw yesterday's video, you saw that I have been having some issues with my team. You saw I'm opening tabs because, again, I'm not ready to go. Looking for one more here. Okay, there it is. Sorry, I was opening my things back up. We are 0-2 minus 8 or 9, I think. I actually can tell. 0-2 minus 9. It's just time to blow the team up. I have no idea what I'm doing. You guys know that. You saw my video yesterday apologizing to Shadow, which needed to be done. Please go check that video out, as well as basically opening up about the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing competitively without a front office. So, thankfully, Connor Phillips, aka Flare Espion on Discord, has graciously rebuilt my team for me from the ground up, basically. We used our 4 moves plus our Z move, so during the season you can reassign one Z captain per season for free, and I will be implementing that into the WWC because I really like that idea. But we did have to make some changes. I have no idea how to build behind a Ninetales. I've always built with, okay, get all of your typings picked out, build around mods that I want to build with, and see how they fit in that typing thing. I'm sorry guys, I got a little bit of junk or something stuck. I gotta change the music here. There we go. So, jumping right into it, we did make all 4 moves. We're not done making moves though, we are out of free agents. But I'm still working trades. I'm trying to make some trades, but they won't go into effect this week, so I am releasing my transactions. If I make trades, I'll either mention it in a team builder or I'll make a video. It probably won't need its own video, though, because it's only going to be like 1 or 2 trades, potentially. So, the main thing that I took away from what Connor told me as far as rebuilding this team is that I need to go offensive and set up behind Aurora Vale, because setting up behind Aurora Vale basically allows me to set up pretty quickly, and then I can start sweeping with setup sweepers. We already had for setup sweepers, we already have Chandelier can set up pretty nicely. Tyrantrum is a good setup sweeper. Even Zeraora can bulk up and sweep. It can bulk up, Calm Mind, and sweep type of thing. So Ninetales can get set up with nasty plots as well. Agility nasty plot to attack, or Agility nasty plot or Aurora Vale single attack Ninetales can be pretty good as well. But we switched to a lot of setup sweepers here. First off, we dropped Mega Blastoise, we picked up Mega Gyarados. I really wish we could have kept Mega Blastoise. I am going to try Mega Blastoise in the future. I love it. It's a cannon of a mon. It hits like a truck. It's just not... It doesn't fit what Connor wanted to do with this team and help me get this team to where we could set up. Having Mega Gyarados, on the other hand, is great. I did learn, too... yes, 2 weeks into the season, I'm now learning these things, that you don't have to Mega turn 1. You just have to carry the Mega Stone, but you don't have to Mega. So that means I could keep Gyarados as Intimidate or Moxie Gyarados until I'm ready to go into Mega Gyarados and start sweeping. If I don't want that dark typing, why I would want to keep Water Flying, I don't necessarily know, but if he's got a really powerful fighting type or something that could blow back Mega Gyarados, keeping that base form Gyarados with the flying type could be really useful. Base Gyarados isn't that bad either. Like, it's got base 100 SpDef, it's got a monstrous attack stat at 125. It's just on the slow side at 81. It's got both of its abilities in its base form are very, very useful. Intimidate to hurt physical attackers. Behind Veil, Intimidate to really make physical attackers useless. Moxie is basically a free Dragon Dance minus the speed. So if I got a Moxie boost, then going into Mega Gyarados, I'm already boosted attack. I just need to get my speed up. So a D-Dance would actually put me at +2 attack at that point because of the Moxie boost. And then Mega Gyarados has 130 SpDef, so it's very good SpDef-wise. It's got 109 in its defense, so it gains bulk, and 155 in attack, which is monstrous. It's more powerful than Mega Beedrill from an attack standpoint. Granted, Mega Beedrill has adaptability, so that's better. But Mega Gyarados also gets that wonderful Mold Breaker ability, which allows you to plow through Levitate users, allows you to plow through Sturdy Mons, because Mold Breaker ignores abilities. So you can't have Levitate. It ignores abilities with moves, so Earthquake can hit Levitate users. And Sturdy Mons don't have their Sturdies automatically broken, basically. So it's wonderful having Mold Breaker. And if I can get set up behind Veil, this thing should hit like a truck. It hits like a truck already, but behind Veil with setup D-Dances, it becomes a very, very dangerous sweeper. And so I'm excited to use it. I've seen A-Drive use this, so I'm very happy to have this on my team now. I can watch his videos for prep with it as well, to kind of help me when either Connor or Shadow has offered to help me build as well, since I don't have the front office, I won't have. Wow, I'm just jammed. It's like stuck between here and here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try and blow this out. Okay, sorry about that. I am getting over a cold, so hopefully I'm not so jammed up anyways. But since I refused to ask the front office for help with this, we're struggling with APA as it is. I don't want to add another league, especially with this time of the year, holidays and all that. So they've offered to help me. We're going to try and do this, but I do have that resource in A-Drive videos to help me build with this, but I do appreciate the PCF offering, coaches in the PCF to offer their assistance in helping me build. I really do appreciate that. The next mod, we did drop Venusaur, so yes, we have dropped both our Gen 1 starters that we had. I just realized my mic's peaking. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. We did drop Venusaur and Mega Blastoise for Venomoth. Venomoth is another one of those that just sets up behind Veil. It has access to Sleep Powder to put things to sleep, and then Quiver Dances or Veil helps it take hits so it doesn't die right away. It does have pretty poor defense and SpDef at 60 and 75, but it's got good special attack at 90, good speed at 90 as well. 3 interesting abilities, so Shield Dust, Tinted Lens, and Wonder Skin. Wonder Skin's not that great of a ability as far as how I'm going to use Venomoth goes. Basically, Wonder Skin prevents you from getting hit by secondary effects, so you can't get burned from a Fire Punch, you couldn't get frozen from a Ice Punch. He couldn't get flinched from an ice or from an Iron Head. Is how I see it. How I see it and how I understand it. Unless that's Shield Dust I'm thinking of. No, Shield Dust prevents. No, it is okay. So Shield Dust prevents the secondary effects, so I can't be hit by all that. Wonder Skin makes moves like T-Wave and Will-O-Wisp and Toxic and that become 50-50. Things that check accuracy become 50-50 accuracy. So you have a 50-50 shot at getting hit. And then Tinted Lens is a really cool ability because it makes super effective hits neutral. So not very effective hits neutral. So not very effective hits are basically resisted hits. They become neutral hits. Just gives Venomoth a little extra power as well. And then this thing did take over as the Z Captain for Venusaur. This was not my free Z transaction. It's just when you make Z Captain. If you drop a Z Captain, pick up a new Z Captain, and you don't specify a new Z Captain, which would be your Z transaction, the Z move Mon takes over as the new Mon takes over as the old one's Z Captain. So we do have Z Venomoth as well. So Bugium Z Bug Buzz after a Quiver Dance just kind of blows through a lot of things. It's an interesting Mon. We'll see how it goes. Again, this is not my type of team, but my type of team is not a good team type, and so that's where I'm learning how to play better. Next up, maybe, there we go, Espeon. So we did drop Registeel, again, another tanky Mon. That's 3 really big tanks that we've now given up. Espeon is a nice Mon. It's got base 110 speed, it's got base 130 special attack, so it's a special wall breaker at times. And its speed at 110 is very nice. It helps fill in some speed tier issues. It's 1 point faster than Alolan Ninetales. That's one of the things Connor really helped me fix was my speed tiers, because I have no concept of speed tiers. And so he helped me get those filled out a little more, make this team a little more balanced. The really, really big reason why change music here. The main reason for grabbing Espeon is its ability in Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce is a great ability. My team does not appreciate hazards. My setup sweepers do not appreciate. Venomoth doesn't appreciate a paralysis. Mega Gyarados does not appreciate a Will-O-Wisp. Tyrantrum does not appreciate Will-O-Wisps. Toxics are not great. Zeraora doesn't appreciate a Will-O-Wisp either. Granted, Shandy can handle Will-O-Wisps. Shandy doesn't like a Toxic. But this move helps us deal with that. Magic Bounce is Espeon's hidden ability. It's a great ability because it sends non-damaging status moves as well as hazards back on my opponent's side of the field. So if my opponent tries to set rocks, I bring Espeon in, their rocks end up on their side. If they try to Toxic me, it bounces back and Toxics them. They try to Willow me, it bounces back and Will-O-Wisps them. So Magic Bounce is just a really great ability. I have used Espeon in the past when I've laddered on rain teams, and it's been great, and I love it. And I'm looking forward to it. And in its own, it can be a setup sweeper. It can Calm Mind on everything. It can Calm Mind on a lot of things set up. It also has recovery in the form of Morning Sun, and it does offer me a Wish Passer. It's not at all a good Wish Passer, but it does offer me a Wish Passer. Espeon has terrible HP at base 65 compared to Umbreon and Vaporeon, which are just perfect Wish Passers. It is an option to bring this as a Wish Passer though, so it's a interesting concept I could try to bring. Final transaction, we dropped Buzzwole, we picked up Bisharp. So, and if you guys are wondering why are the dropped Mons pointed green and the picked up Mons pointed red, The drop mon is leaving, going with the red. The picked up mon is coming in with the green. That's how those arrows are working. After using Buzzwall, I've realized that the only reason I got beat by Buzzwall was because I didn't prep for it. Buzzwall is not that great of a mon. Yes, it can be a bulky nuisance, but all in all, it does die to a lot of stuff. It's not the greatest thing in the world, and so I just decided it was time to can it. I was trying to pick up Lucario, trade for Lucario with this thing, and I was trying to pick up Hawlucha at one point. Hawlucha got picked up while I was working on trying to work out a Lucario trade, because I wanted Lucario over, after I dropped Registeel, I wanted Lucario for the Steel type over Hawlucha. Both are great behind Veil. Both can set up behind Veil and be very deadly. But as soon as Hawlucha went down, I was like, no, I can't wait for my trade partner to decide whether or not they're going to trade me Buzzwall or Lucario. So I dropped Buzzwall to pick up Bisharp. But I did learn from Connor, again, just to show you where my competitive knowledge is, that screens and Aurora Veil can be blown away by Defog. I thought Brick was the only way to get rid of screens and Aurora Veil, but Defog gets rid of them. And Bisharp just so happens to have a perfect ability for abusing Defog in Defiant. So Defiant works like this: if one of your stats drops, your attack goes up 2 stages, you basically are getting a free Swords Dance at that point. So if I set up screens or I get hazards in the form of my own rocks from Claydol, set up type of thing, and my opponent is trying to get rid of them, I just bring Bisharp in, I get a free +2, and then I start going to work. Bisharp has a huge attack stat at 125. Speed's lacking though at 70. It's not great. I think it's probably the slowest thing on my team now, if I remember correctly. Maybe Shandy's slower. Claydol's slower. Claydol's my slowest, but this thing is definitely on the bottom of my speed tiers. But with access to Sucker Punch, +2 Sucker Punches hurt. If they try to play the draw the Sucker Punch game out, then I just knock off and do huge damage to them as well. Bisharp just is a very good mon. It abuses Defog. Has pressure and inner focus as well, so it can't be flinched. With inner focus and pressure, causes PP drop by 2 stages instead of 1 every time a move is used. Also a pretty decent strat. This thing is my Z Captain as well. I did make my Z Captain change. I took the Z Crystal off of Zeraora. I really wanted to keep it on Zeraora, but this thing with a Z Crystal is just as good. Or actually makes this thing extremely good. And so I am going to rock with Zeraora with other things. Zeraora with a Life Orb, E-Belt, Choice Band are all great sets as well. So this thing, getting a Z Crystal, just really helps the team as well. But yeah, that's going to be the transactions. We are still working on trades. I am trying to trade for Mimikyu still. If I do get Mimikyu, Mandibuzz is coming off the team. But for now, this is what we're rocking with. I'm going to go ahead and bring that roster over here. So let's see here. Go back to this. Can you see them? Yes, I need to move my camera out of the way here. Not go away, I just need to move it. So yeah, I don't need to hide that because I already told you guys my record and all that, because this goes up after week 2. So we have Zeraora, no longer a Z Captain. We have Alolan Ninetales, we have Mandibuzz, we have Bisharp now, which is a Z Captain. So Valley is still here, Chandelure is still here, Tyrantrum is still here, Espeon is here, Chandelure is still its Z Captain, Venomoth has arrived, Claydol is here, and Mega Gyarados is now here. Yes, I know I have 3 dark types. That's something that I am not totally thrilled about, but still working on it. If I get Mimikyu, then Mandibuzz goes away. That's one less. Not a lot of defense. Mandibuzz is kind of defensive. Aurora Veil is basically going to be what causes me to be defensive for most part. A lot of setup sweepers, though. So we'll see. This is what Connor helped me put together. I'm still definitely trying to make moves. If I can get Mimikyu, that'd be great. I'm also considering grabbing Lucario. I'm out of moves. Lucario is a free agent. I was trying to trade for Buzzwole, and then after I dropped Buzzwole, the coach decided he was going to get rid of Lucario and dropped it. I can't get it now. But Shadow, who I played yesterday, as you guys saw, he's also the commissioner. He doesn't plan on making changes to his team. He has offered to grab Lucario and trade it to me. I might take him up on that offer, I don't know. But we could have Lucario instead of Mandibuzz. We could have Lucario instead of Bisharp. We could have Mimikyu instead of Mandibuzz. Just have to wait and see what happens with that. I really appreciate Shadow and like the entire PCF for just being here for me, teaching me, not throwing me out because I'm terrible. Basically all the things I was worried about yesterday in yesterday's video aren't true with the PCF, and I just have to relax. And I really need to thank Connor for helping me rebuild this team and giving me a chance to maybe crawl out of this 0-2 -9 hole that I've found myself in again. And then on top of it, Connor and I were talking while we were building this team, and he just gave me a lot of great advice. Helped me realize that I was wrong in how I was thinking in that video yesterday. I kind of touched on it. I'm going to cut my music here real quick so I can talk about it. So I mentioned to Connor, and I've said it in videos, that I put so much pressure on myself to win, because if I don't win, I feel like you guys aren't going to watch. Why watch a loser? I'm not good. Why would leagues ever want to bring me in? Because I'm terrible. And that's not the case. Connor told me I was looking at it wrong, and he's right. I'm very new to the game. I've only been playing competitive for 7 months as of recording this. So I'm recording this on Sunday. It goes up on Wednesday. As of Sunday, that marked 7 months competitive for me. 7 months ago, I started drafting for the DSL and playing competitive and all that. I started basically getting myself set up so I could have a channel and all that. 7 months ago is when I started making the decision for this channel and all that. But he reminded me, just because you're not great now doesn't mean you won't be great, and you're taking every match that I upload, win, loss, whatever, is another step on my journey to getting to where I want to be, to being competitive, to being a good battler, and I'm taking you guys with me on that journey. And so, yeah, I'm not winning much now. It doesn't look great. It's not that, it's not good. It's not great. It doesn't feel good. But it's practice, it's experience, it's knowledge. I'm getting better. And I'm learning, and you guys are watching me learn, and you guys are learning from my own mistakes. You're seeing what I screwed up with and learning from it. Like, go look at my match here on Friday. Definitely come back, check that out, and see that rookie mistake I made. And it's a learning experience if you guys are ever in that situation. Don't click this move, click that move. Does the same thing, helps you different ways, and you're better off. You don't lose as much momentum, type of thing. So definitely go check that out on Friday. Shameless plug right there while I'm talking. But the big thing that he said to me is, think about it this way. I'm doing this to help you guys. I'm doing this so if you're having a rough time like I did a few years ago, you at least have 15, 20, 30 minutes of peace and clarity where you can just watch my videos, relax, not think about the world, and just enjoy a game you guys might like, whether that's Pokemon, whether that's Smash, whether that's Mario Party, whether that's whatever I'm uploading to the channel, which those playthroughs and series are coming. They'll start going up when I go out of town. I am going to toss in a few Smash videos here and there. You guys should have seen a Smash video on Sunday. The day I'm recording this, you guys should have seen a Smash video go up at some point. Just kind of what your guys' appetite. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this. And what Connor told me was, if people watch me practice and I get better, then maybe I inspire someone who wants to try out Draft League and wants to try out competitive. They see, okay, I know I'm not going to be great, but look at Zach, look at the Weather Gamer. He's not great, but he's getting better, and he's learning, and he's having fun. And maybe I should try this. Maybe this will be fun for me. Maybe I can meet friends like I have in PCF and WWC and APA, and just through streaming and YouTube and the DSL, the friends I've made through DSL as well. Then maybe it inspires somebody to just try it, and maybe they find something to make it a little less dark out there in the world. And that really hit me hard, because it's like, you're right, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't care if I win. I do care if I win or lose, but I shouldn't put so much stress on myself. If you guys are enjoying it, you'll come back. If not, you'll find someone that will help you. I don't have to help everybody. I can try, but I don't have to. And so yeah, hopefully you guys see that. I should be happier now in recordings. I should be a little less upset when I lose. Should be a little less stressed. I'm learning. It's a long journey, and if you guys are willing to stick with it with me, we'll get there together. So that's enough of this team update / life update, basically. PCF Transactions, new coaching myself, thanks to Connor, new team thanks to Connor, new outlook on league play. Let's see if we can get this running. Definitely check out the links down below, guys. Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Go follow Griffin Feathers, who made my logo, which you can't really see in this video, but if you go look at all my other amazing artwork, videos, not my amazing videos, all my other videos, you'll see Griffin's amazing artwork. 2 sentences merging into one there. He's definitely open for commissions right now. Go check him out. If you need artwork, he has done professional work. He's very reasonably priced, and he does it in a very timely manner. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for APA Team Builder.